Hi, this is Survivor from Scrappy Mania, and today I'm going to show you how to create the skin tone using these colors. These are Target watercolor brushes. They're very economical. They're about $4 and some change. I've seen also the same type of watercolor brushes from Crayola, and they're also very economical. But I want to show you how you can create skin tones using these colors. You don't have to buy expensive watercolors to make skin tones. You can use what you got, your kids' watercolors, to create skin tones. I'm also going to show you how you can create this black color, this dark color hair using these watercolors. So here is the image that we're going to use, and if you notice that this is facing towards the left and this one's facing towards the right, is because I used a technique where I stamped this into a mirror image. So this was my mirror image. This is actually the right stamp. And if you want to see how I created a mirror image of a stamp, go ahead and click on the link below and you can see my video where I show you how to create mirror images for your stamps. So you're going to need an acrylic palette. I usually like to do that. Or you can also use a craft mat. I like acrylic palettes for this. And what we're going to start is with some yellow, orange, red, blue. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wet my paintbrush, and I'm going to start with a lot of yellow. So let's put a little more than yellow. And you want to really get a lot of color. So you want to make enough so that way you don't have to blend it, make another blend. So just get a lot of color. Okay. Then I'm going to take a little bit of orange and just mix that there. And a little bit of red. And I think I'm going to need a little more yellow. And to tone it down just a tiny bit, I'm just going to pick up a tiny bit of blue. And that helps tone it down and make it a little more brown. It kind of make a little more brown color. Okay. You always need a scratch piece of paper to test it out. And put a little more water. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and color my doll. Now that we have the base color down, I want to go ahead and create some a more darker color around here. So I do want to create a shadow around the headline, underneath her chin, underneath her lip, and her nose. So in order to darken this, we're going to start with the same base color, but we're going to get some more blue. And try to make it a little browner. And then always test it off. And that looks like it would be fine. And I'm using just smooth Bristol color paper. And sometimes I use my fingers to kind of smooth it out. And then take some, rinse your paintbrush and just smooth it out, blend it in. I'm going to blend this in. I'm rinsing out my brush and just taking some clear water and blending that in. And I still want a little darker down here. Take a little more of my base color and just blend it down right here. Rinse your brush out, and then with clear water just smooth that out. Okay, I want to put some on her eyelid area. Okay. And I put too much water here, so you got to be careful putting too much water because then it'll bloom. Okay. So there's my skin tone. And look how beautiful that looks. Just with orange, yellow, a little bit of red, and blue. Now I want to go ahead and take some more red, mix it on my base color, and just put some on the cheek area. And just blend it in. Okay. And now I'm just going to take some red, put on her lips. And then I'm going to put some more red just around this area. Your upper lip is always a little darker than your lower lip. So that's what I'm doing there. Okay. Now let's go ahead and create this black color. We don't have black in any of our colors here, but I'm going to go ahead and create that nice dark color. So we need to gray all our colors out, and the way to do that is if you mix all your colors, all the primary colors, it does cause it to gray down or gray out. So I'm going to make sure that I have enough colors, and I'm also going to use green. So if you mix all these colors, it does create a dark color. Okay. Make sure you make enough of this mixture, and see how when I do it with blue, so I mix yellow, orange, and blue, and when you mix that, you actually get like a brown color. Look at that. So if you want to create a skin tone for African American or Indian or a dark color, then you want to go ahead and use, I use yellow, orange, and red. Okay, and a little bit of blue. So if you want to use black, create a black color, you need to add some blue to this mixture. And now when I put it next to it, it's getting darker, but it has that kind of green undertone. You notice it has like a little green undertone. So I'm still not there, so I'm going to add some more of this green here, and definitely creates a greener undertone. See that? But then when you add purple, it really darkens it out. Let's put some more water. I'm going to use a little more purple. You take your purple and you mix it here. It really makes a dark color. And let's see if we got where you want it, and see that's a lot darker color. So it kind of grays it out. So now I'm ready to put that on the hair. So we're going to put it on the base. And you want to make sure you make enough of the mixture, because it's hard to reproduce the same color if you do not make enough. At least for me it is very hard. Now this one came out a little more, has a brown undertone, not as dark as my other color, and I'll show you in a moment what I mean. It's more like a brown color. This one, that's why I say you have to mix enough, because I did the same mixture with this one, but I might have I had a proportion more of probably the purple or the blue, and see how it's kind of different, but still good. It's still a good color. So now I want to make it a little darker. I think I had a little more green, because what I want to do is I want to go ahead and maybe highlight a little more some of these areas here. In there. I think I'm going to leave it like that. So I'm going to clean this up, and let's work on the rose. So I want to put some red, and I like working with it on a palette. I don't like putting it straight onto my paper. And I want to do a lot of color, because what I want to do is I want to go ahead and put like a little tint on my rose. Just a little tint for now. Then I want to go in it, or go back with a little stronger color on the edges. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and take some green and blue. Put a lot of water. Just put a very light green, or watered down green. And then I'm going to take a little bit of blue, and just going to create different type of green, and just drop that in. And then we're going to take a little bit of blue, and I'm going to give her blue eyes. Okay, so there, I'm done with this. So as you can see, we can use simple watercolor paintbrush from Target or Crayola, and you can create skin tone, you can create different color hair. It really works out pretty nice. So I hope you like this video, and thank you for watching. Bye now.